Okay, let's talk about something a bit different here. What if the worst happens? What if you go to load your project and you get a window which pops up like this? Dun dun dun! Incorrect file structure. Your file is corrupt. All your work, everything you've done, gone. Now let's put to the side the fact that you should have backups and incremental saves and all the rest of it. Let's just say whatever you're working on is gone. How do you get it back? A corrupt file is usually only lightly corrupt, i.e. just one or two characters are in the wrong place in this file. But when Cinema looks at it, it says, hold on, something is not right here, I'm not touching that. Now, this is a safety mechanism. Loading in a corrupt file is a great way for someone to hack and take over your machine. So Cinema not loading it it's a good thing, but it doesn't help obviously if you're stuck with a corrupt file. So what do? How do we sort this out? The process is a little different on the Mac and PC. So I'll show you the Mac version first, and then I'll show you the Windows version in a second. So first of all, the Mac. What we've got to do is launch a special version of Cinema. Or rather, we need to launch Cinema in a slightly different way. So first things first, save what you're working on, if you can, and close Cinema down. What you're going to want to do is open up a terminal window. If you don't have this icon in your dock, you're not sure where to find it, then just search for it. Just come up to your search. Sorry, you can't quite see my search icon up there. It's just slightly cropped off. But just look for it. Just type in terminal. And there we go. This is your terminal window. It's just a little simple way for you to type in commands. Now what we're going to want to do is get the entire path for Cinema. Now it will usually be quite long. It'll be some great big long applications, Maxon, Cinema 4D, content, macOS, Cinema 4D. It'll be a great big long string. And rather than sitting here typing out like idiots, we're just going to drag and drop it. So open up a Finder window. Go find where you've got your software installed. It'll usually be applications and then Maxon, unless you've put it somewhere funny. And find your version of Cinema. I've got quite a few different ones installed here. The one I'm recording with is this one down here. So just find which version of Cinema you're working with. And in there you will find Cinema 4D. Now this is usually the icon you'd be clicking on to launch the software. But on the Mac, this is actually a little bit of a sneaky hidden thing. This isn't actually the application. This is actually a folder. To see this, if you right click on Cinema 4D and choose Show Package Contents, what you'll actually find out is there's more folders. So within that you'll find another folder called Contents, with a bunch of stuff, and in there you'll find another folder again called macOS, and finally here, this is the executable. This is the real Cinema 4D. So what you're going to want to do is drag this Cinema 4D, the one with this black icon, into this terminal window, and what it'll do is it'll give you this full path. So this is the actual full file name for your software. If we were to just hit enter and launch it, this would just load Cinema 4D, but that's not what we need. We need the alternative version. To do this, we need to throw one extra command at the end. But just before I show you this, I need you to make a promise. Once you've done this and recovered your file and saved it out, close the software down and relaunch it in the regular standard way. This is going to shut down Cinema's safety mechanisms. This will make it vulnerable to hacking attempts and things which will do bad stuff to your computer. So only do this if you truly need to load a corrupt file. Okay, so with that out the way, the magic command, let's just zoom in a little bit. So at the end you should have a space, and then there's your cursor. We just need to type in minus load corrupt scenes. So long as you stick that string of text at the end of the file name, and when you hit enter, Cinema will load as normal. You've got a bunch of stuff here nobody cares about. But this will tell Cinema to lower its defenses, allow it to load a corrupt file. So when I try to load in a corrupt file now, so here it is, here's one I corrupted earlier. Normally it just pops up a window saying, oh, the file is corrupt, the file structure is incorrect, and then it does nothing. But now it will load. I can't guarantee this will load everything in as you found it, so take a look, find if there's anything wrong. You might notice a render setting is wrong here, or you might notice a material is missing perhaps, but it should load in most of what you had. But that is how you load your cropped files. Once you've gone ahead and done this, do very quickly save it out again, give it a different file name. So this is now my my salvaged file. And once it's saved, that's it. Close Cinema down. Get rid of it. You want to then relaunch Cinema. Get rid of this terminal. You then want to relaunch Cinema with the regular standard way. So just pick it from your dock down at the bottom of the screen. Okay. Now, as for the Windows version, it is pretty much the same thing. We've just got to type it into a DOS window. So the best way of doing this let's just close that. Okay, so on the Windows side of things, this is how we're going to do it. It's a little bit easier under Windows. So if you navigate to where you have Cinema 4D installed, usually under your C drive under Program Files, and into Maxon, you'll basically find Cinema 4D installed. What we're going to do here is we're going to make a shortcut, then we're going to slightly modify it. So right-click on cinema4d.exe and choose Create Shortcut. What this will do is it'll place a file on your desktop, which is just a quick shortcut to this program. But if you then right-click on that shortcut itself and choose Properties down at the bottom, you'll get this window here. All we've got to do is where it says Target and it lists the full location of Cinema 4D, just go to the very end and do pretty much the same thing we just did on the Mac. Hit space and then type in -load corrupt scenes.